Hey YouTube, it's Pace2K here, and today I wanted to actually do a video where I break down everything that's going on in the NBA right now. So everything that's happened in the last 24 hours as of recording this video, I want to talk about it in this video because I think it's important for an NBA fan. You know, if you're not a casual type of fan, you probably want to know everything that's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and try to break down everything that happened in the last 24 hours. So the first thing that actually happened was that Woj reported that the brand new Wizards GM who just got there very recently, his name is Thomas Shepard, he actually announced that he is going to give an extension to Bradley Beal, which is going to be about 3 years, $111 million. And yeah, that's going to extend to his deal, which right now is 2 years, $55.8 million. So the Wizards are going to have him locked up for the next 5 years pretty much. So this summer in 2019, we are actually going to have a FIBA World Cup as well. So a lot of players have been leaving. Some players have been added to the team, but a lot of players, like I said, have been leaving. So I'm going to go ahead and run down the list of players who left in the last 24 hours as of recording this. So Zion Williamson, Tobias Harris, Damian Lillard, and DeMar DeRozan all withdrew from the team, which means they're not going to play this summer. And you know, you could probably argue that it's a good thing that they're not going to, because then they can focus on resting for next season. But at the same time, if you play right now, you're probably going to gain some experience and, you know, do better next season as well. So you could make a case for either one. Some players that have been joined to the team are Thad Young, who I'm very familiar with because he was a Pacer before, and yeah, he's going to be really good on the team. I expect him to be really good on the defensive end and also be an anchor on the offensive end and also a leader as well. But then you also got Marcus Smart, who joined the team, Jaylen Brown, and Julius Randle. So there is a bunch of Celtics on the team now. So people are even making jokes of like USA Celtics and all that. But anyways, that is all the players that joined, and you know, like I said, you could make a case for players who joined and who left that will probably help them in the long run. So yeah, most of the players that did join are very young as well, most of them, like I said. So that is probably better that we have younger players join, because then they can gain some experience, and then the older players who, you know, have enough experience, they can kind of rest for next season. So yeah, like I said, you can make a case for both ideas of players. I also forgot to say that Kemba Walker and Chris Middleton have chosen to stay on the US team. So like I said, there are a lot of Celtics on this roster, and they're probably going to build a pretty good chemistry this summer. So that's, like I said, a good idea for the Celtics at least, and maybe not for other players who are already established in this league. But you know, Kemba Walker, who just got there on the team, he's definitely going to build a bond with the young guys, something that Kyrie couldn't really do this summer or this past year. So yeah, maybe it'll actually work out in the long run, and this is a great idea by the Boston Celtics. So Greg Popovich did announce that he was going to add Tim Duncan to his coaching staff, which I think is really good. He is going to be the assistant coach, and I'm sure he can probably teach a lot of those young players how to win. And, you know, they're trying to make the playoffs once again this year. They're about to have DeJounte Murray back and all those guys. So they're going to be a pretty good team in the West, and like I said, they want to make the playoffs again. So Tim Duncan is definitely going to be able to teach that. He has learned obviously a lot with Greg Popovich, so Popovich is, you know, choosing to add him onto that list of coaches to have him teach that to the younger guys. And yeah, I think it's a great add to the Spurs. There has been some reports too by Zach Lowe and Brian Windhorst that the league is starting to look into, you know, like signings that literally like happened before the, you know, free agent period was even available just yet. You know, like Kemba Walker, for example. We all knew that Kemba Walker was going to the Boston Celtics, and you know, for even his deal was already done like a long time before free agency even started. So the league is looking into that, you know, tampering, all that stuff. I don't really, you know, have much of an opinion on that, but you know, just know the league is looking into it. A lot of teams are also going ahead and just releasing their preseason schedules. So, you know, if you're a fan of any team, a lot of teams are doing that. Go ahead and, you know, try to check it out. Maybe it's released, maybe not, but it will eventually. And, you know, just know that a lot of teams have started as of right now. So one of the only signings that actually happened in the last 24 hours as of recording this is that Ben McLemore ended up going to the Houston Rockets on a 2-year deal. We don't actually know how much money he got paid as of right now, but I think it's a pretty good signing for both sides because I feel like Ben McLemore will probably do pretty good on that squad because he does like to take threes. So hopefully he can have a career year and kind of get back to that projection that he had out of college when people were leaving, comparing him to Ray Allen and all these guys. So maybe he can do pretty good in Houston where they do shoot a lot of threes, and both sides can kind of come out here with a W. But we will definitely see about that. So Ben Simmons and Tyler Hero did show a lot of their working out this summer, and just what they've been working on. So Tyler Hero, as you guys see right here, he did shoot 15 out of 16 from 3, and this was a workout. It doesn't really matter, but it just shows you how good he is actually from 3. A lot of people already know this, but this man is definitely going to be a very, very good 3-point shooter in this league, and I hope he can have a really good rookie year. So for Ben Simmons did show him actually shooting a 3, which is very good. Hopefully he attempts more this season. We did see a little bit of this last year, so that's probably not a very good sign that he's just shooting them in workouts but not really taking them in real games, or at least not consistently. He probably just needs to do that next year and people will actually care about these workouts. But yeah, he did show some fadeaways and all that, so he is working on his game. That's good to see. And yeah, let's move on. And finally, for probably the biggest news this entire 24 hours, just now, probably about an hour ago as of recording this, Zion Williamson ended up signing to the Jordan brand, bro. The Jordan brand. Everybody probably expected him to sign with Nike. He did support them a lot during college, but I'm guessing that Jordan just gave him a huge deal. We don't actually have details just yet, but he did sign a very multi-year deal with Jordan, and I think that's a huge signing for them. They're definitely gonna pop with this Zion signing, and I'm happy for him. He got his bag, so that's good. Like I said, we don't know how much money it was, but I'm sure he got his bag because Nike was probably after him as well, and Jordan ended up winning, so congrats to Jordan. And yeah, should be pretty fun seeing him in Jordans next season. So yeah, let's get it. Anyways though, make sure you subscribe, comment, and like if you enjoyed the video. So yeah, I'll see y'all boys out.